Be confident, be bold, be authentic, but don't forget to take action. This is Ordinary to Badass, where our stories empower women to step into the spotlight of their own lives and pursue what they're truly passionate about. It's time to step into the arena and become more than just extraordinary. It's time to become a badass with your host, Marie Sonneman.
Welcome to Ordinary to Badass. Today we have the Badass Debrief, where we don't just listen, we lead. Each week I take the truth bombs from our latest guest and flip them into real life leadership lessons. So here's the gut check. Ever felt like slowing down meant falling behind? Like self-care was selfish? Or that saying no would make you less of a leader? Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential if we want to live our best lives. So let's talk about a quote from the last episode that hit hard. Jenny said, "When we say yes to everything, we're still saying no to sleep, to peace of mind." Listen to that one again. When we say yes to everything, we're still saying no to sleep and to peace of mind. Because how many of us are secretly measuring our worth by how much we take on? Jenny, she didn't come here to play. She came here to remind us that boundaries aren't barriers, they are lifelines. And you know what? That one hit me hard. It took me back a little bit because I used to say yes like it was my job. Because in law enforcement, when you work in a predominantly male industry, we're taught that rest is weakness and hustle is like a badge of honor. Let me tell you, burning out is not the badge of a badass. You can work hard, but it doesn't mean you have to go, go, go. It doesn't mean you have to go so hard that it hurts your health. Self-care is so badass, and that's what I want you to realize. I think that hustle culture is so predominant, and we think that that's the thing we have to do is hustle and do what everybody else is doing, but that doesn't work for everyone. I know it doesn't work for me, or sometimes it works until it doesn't, and then you hit a wall, and then you have to completely reevaluate. But just like Jenny, it wasn't until I started asking myself, wait, what do I need most right now? That I found real clarity. When we say yes to everything, we're still saying no to sleep, to peace of mind. Let that sink in for a minute. You don't have to match someone else's pace to prove your worth. You don't have to be constantly available to be valuable. And you can rest and rise. This isn't about doing less. It's about doing what matters most to you. So this week, I have a challenge for you. Ask yourself one question today. What do I need most right now? Then actively give it to yourself. A 5-minute walk, a nap, saying no without having to give a 4-paragraph explanation. Anybody else? I know I do that. And you know what? You're going to get bonus points if you drop this in your brag file, that you did something good for yourself. You did some form of self-care. Yeah, drop that in the brag file we talked about last week. So here's a mindset shift to consider. Say it out loud. I move at my pace. I protect my energy. I don't need to hustle to lead. This isn't selfish, it's strategy. And it's how to build a life that feels like yours. Remember, I move at my pace, I protect my energy, and I don't need to hustle to lead. If this episode hit home to you, text it to a woman who needs the reminder. She doesn't need to burn out to belong. If you need more support, grab my free guide, Breaking Barriers. Go to ordinarytobadass.com/barriers. This week, I want you to stop shrinking to fit their version of leadership. You were never meant to play small. And until next time, keep showing up, keep slowing down on purpose, and never ever apologize for leading differently. You weren't made to burn out. You were made to lead on your own terms.
Now that you've listened to this episode of Ordinary to Badass, we want to hear from you. Go to our website, ordinarytobadass.com/podcast, and submit your own experience on how you took your life from ordinary to badass and get the chance to be on a future Spotlight episode of the show. That's ordinarytobadass.com/podcast. While you're waiting for the next episode of the show, wipe off the sweat, dust off the dirt, and get back in the arena.